It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Chris Sale is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. Three-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Our temperature at first pitch and even 70 degrees here this afternoon. Line drive to center field. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
Next up for Los Angeles, Corey Seager. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Bradley is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Batting third, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
So striding in, Justin Turner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses, ball one.
Count 1-0.
That's wide, 2-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Bases are empty here with two men out. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cody Bellinger. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Now, this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
Nope. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
Turner leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
The 2-2. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on MLB Network. Walker Buehler will be on the mound for the boys in blue. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. A shot down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. The 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And there's one down now. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be, let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day, those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Gotta find a way to scratch a few across early.
Here's Mookie Betts, a reigning batting champion in the American League. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lays off 1-0. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. Nope. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. The 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First offering on its way. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
Behind 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Ready with another 0-2. Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let me tell you about Mitch Moreland. We get it. Big, nasty, left-handed swinging first baseman. But if you were to rate the top defenders at that position, you wouldn't necessarily think of Mitch's name at the top. But I'm telling you what, he's exactly that. His buddies love the way he picks them out of the dirt.
Here's David Freese to stand in. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard to the right. Foul. A windup and the 0-1. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Chris Taylor, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Sale sets. Here it is on 0-1. And this will be fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's J.D. Martinez.
Leading
He's
off
set to lead
for
off
the
the
Red
home
Sox.
half of the second.
The designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
2-0.
Nope. 3-0.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
3-1 to Martinez. The 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball four. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were
Batting
probably
fifth.
just saying, hey, we're
Left
not going to
shortstop.
compound our mistakes here.
Xander.
Better issue a free pass and
Bogart.
give him something to drive.
Next up for the Red Sox, Xander Bogaerts. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First delivery to him on the way. And that's by him. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little earlier.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop. The 1-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. And this will rattle off the base of the monster.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. None out. Runners at first and second. A ball and a strike. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they're going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Barnes over to his right. One down.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
Coming to the plate now, Brock Holt. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a called strike. 0-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fastball just missed above the zone. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Striding into the box, Kike Hernandez, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Hernandez.
Here comes the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball two. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike one. Third inning, no score to this point. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 2-2 to the Dodgers catcher.
2-2, yeah.
Fouled away.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. And it's gone into the monster seats. Austin Barnes leaves the yard with a solo shot. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
On the mound, he might have let up a little bit knowing the fact he was facing the 9-hitter, but you just can't do that. Goes to show there are no weaknesses in any of these lineups.
The center field.
In now, A.J. Pollock.
A.J.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. Fouled off. Pollock, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was a first-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
The batter.
Here's Corey Seager.
Shortstop. Corey.
And it's fouled away. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Sale into the windup. Here it is on 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand. So they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Justin Turner. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Ranging back is Bradley. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The 1-1. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there. Three balls and a strike now to Bradley.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. And this one misses as well, and that pushes it to 3-1.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Vasquez, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Popped up, and no one will get this one. There goes the runner. He swings and misses. Throw down. Ball's there, and he is out. good throw.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. But you kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Nothing doing for Boston. They're down 2-0. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. Misses. That's ball 1.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 one more time. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
Digging in, Max Muncy comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Sales ready, coming at him with the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
Stepping in now, David Freese. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Now a dive by the right fielder, but it kicks off his glove.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One left for L.A. as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Striding in for Boston, Mookie Betts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Liner toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Into the box now, Mitch Moreland. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Here it is. The 3-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
In now, J.D. Martinez. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Well, a 3-2 count and a guy that handles the bat up at the plate. This is a great time to put that runner on first in motion.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about
Shortstop.
7 Ks, and we're just
Xander.
in the middle innings of this one.
Well
If he
done.
continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Digging in, Xander Bogaerts. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Betts, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. And another throw over. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. 1 left for the Red Sox. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kike Hernandez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Hernandez.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. And here's one that's taken for a ball. It's now 2-1 to the Dodger left fielder. Now the 2-1 pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hard hit ball to second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Barnes.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and the catcher Austin Barnes will dig into bat next.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in its last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Sales ready. Here he comes. 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Line drive to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
The center fielder, number 11.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box, A.J. Pollock, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Little tardy on that swing, as it's well wide of first. The 1-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Working for the punch out, and the offering fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch, and the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent, because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Here's Corey Seager, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball is outside, and it's full now. 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Drilled down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers leave one, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Rafael Devers, the next to bat. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Muncy is up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as a result.
Into the box now, Jackie Bradley Jr. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Nothing across here this half. 5 innings complete. LA's on top 2-0. Digging in once again, Justin Turner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Justin Turner.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Turner is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He was selected in the 7th round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The 2-1 home. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2. Popped him up. Vasquez shading to his right. 1 out.
Now batting.
That's
right
exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Cody Bellinger. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Cody Bellinger is sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
And they start him out away with a cold strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Now to the plate, Christian Vasquez. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First delivery to him on the way. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Vasquez, 28 years old. He was a 9th-round pick during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Hernandez has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Up next for the Red Sox, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Andrew Benintendi. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
pulled toward right center field. Bellinger's under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Ready once again, Mookie Betts. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
A ball and a strike.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3 hole hitter lead that next inning off.
Two and one now to Mookie.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're still down. It's 2-0. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Hector Velasquez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 76, Hector Velasquez.
Now to the plate is the Dodgers designated hitter, David Freese. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Freese.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Bradley has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
In now, Chris Taylor, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Grounded back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he's back easily. Into the box, Kike Hernandez, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Popped him up. Moreland moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, the catcher, Austin Barnes.
Austin Barnes will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, 0-1.
0-1.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. Now the relay home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. One left for LA as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Ready for another shot now. Mitch Moreland, no hits to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and
Now
this guy's been victimized 3
hitter.
times already today.
JD.
He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Standing in now, J.D. Martinez. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He went down on strikes last time up. The 0-1. Ball 1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. The 2-2 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these
batter,
middle of the
number
order
2.
guys. That's
Shortstop.
back-to-back Ks.
Xander.
And the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Every coach will tell you when you're down by 2, you don't want to take too many chances on the base pass. Regardless, he hustles into third for the triple, and the tying run is coming to the plate.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left to board, but he cannot lose this one.
Your attention, please.
So
now,
with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Scott Alexander.
Into the box now, Rafael Devers. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Bogarts on third with 2 out. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 takes that one for strike 2 on the inside corner.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Now another 2-2. Just short, hit hard. Seager is there. And the throw is off target there, so he'll reach first base safely. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Here's Brock Holt now, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
Here now the 2-2. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. But an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. So 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on base. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Red Sox 1. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, A.J. Pollock. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Pollock.
He's set. Here it comes. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but, hey, they'll take it.
In now, Corey Seager, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That's wide, 2-0.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Runner at second, 1 away, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that'll get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Betts has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And this would be a tough opportunity to squander this late in the ball game, but he'll hold tight with 2 away now.
Max Muncy.
Into the box, Max Muncy in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now, and after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Comes set, the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They lead it 2-1. Pedro
Ladies and gentlemen,
Baez is
your
on to
attention,
pitch out of the
please.
bullpen in the
Now
bottom half
pitching
of the
for
eighth.
Los Angeles, number 52, Pedro Baez.
Digging in now, Jackie Bradley
Leading off
Jr.
for
He
the
struck
Red
out
Sox,
and flied out. 0 for
center
2 so
fielder,
far.
This
Jackie
thing's far from over, even though
Bradley
we're moving into the back end of this game.
Jr.
Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. The 1-1 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
The 2-1 home is a heater in there for a strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
He pulls this one into right, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the eighth.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Eduardo Nunez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Nunez.
And that misses for ball 1. Career numbers against Baez. He's 1 for 3. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Now the 2-0. Too high. And it's 3-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
That one's in there. 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
And he takes a called strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. First pitch on its way. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is on the ground over the first. Oh, but the feed is offline. Couldn't hit the shortstop covering the bag.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
Into the box, Mookie Betts. High in the air out to center field. Pollock will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
Next for the Red Sox, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Striding in, Mitch Moreland, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
1-0.
And a ball 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
The set and the 1-0. That's by him for strike 1.
1-1.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Two and 1 to the Red Sox first baseman. Ready with the 2-1. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. Two and 2. Here it is. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get. And that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
He's set. The 3-2. Yanked on the ground down the line. He's set. The payoff pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, but they wind up leaving 2. We've played 8 full. Dodgers lead this one 2-1. Sandy Leon is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 3, Sandy Leon.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, David Freese. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
David Freese.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. It bangs off the billboard and it's out of here. A solo home run here off the bat of David Freese, and it gives the Dodgers a 3-1 lead.
The bullpen is going to have to take care of business in the bottom half of this inning, but they're going to be able to throw a lot freer that they've got that extra run to play with. Insurance runs are always huge.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Chris Taylor.
Stepping in now, Chris Taylor, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kike Hernandez.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. From the stretch, and he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Gone over the monster for a home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
You think it's easy to be a pitcher at this level? Well, when the number 8 hitter takes you deep, you know there's no such thing as an easy out.
Tyler Thornburg, the 5'11" right-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now.
Number 47, Tyler Thornburg. Now batting, the catcher.
Into the box now, Austin Barnes. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Looks like he's pitching pretty cautiously right here, but that happens when a guy's 3 for 3 on the day. Usually he's a guy you challenge a little bit more, but I guess he's earned some respect in this one.
2 balls and a strike to count to Austin Barnes. Three runs already home here. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Hit on the ground out to short. And that's the first out.
The center fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollard.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go A.J. Pollard. Last time up he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Corey Seager. He grounds it sharply to third. Devers gloves it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Red Sox 1. Dylan Floro, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 51, Dylan Floro.
Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the score. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
He's ready. Here's the first. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Swing and a hot shot down the line. But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
Number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Into the box, Xander Bogaerts, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hit hard on the ground to second. Taylor's got it. Throw on to first, and now the Red Sox are down to their final out.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Digging in to try it again, Rafael Devers. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Count remains at 0-2. Two out, 2 strike offering. Here it is. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Hit down the third baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Gloved by Taylor. on to first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
5-1 the final total in today's game. The Dodgers led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Walker Buehler is the winning pitcher of record. Chris Sale pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.